When you're trying to keep your budget down, grocery shopping is one of those things that you have some control over. So how do you find the best prices on groceries? Aldi. I've got 10 of my favorite things from Aldi to share with you today, plus 2 that you should never buy. Hi everybody, my name is Sarah. Thank you so much for being here today. I am the founder of Frozen Pennies. I am also a financial coach, and our family is debt-free, including our home. If you're not familiar with Aldi, it is a chain of grocery stores that's really more of a discount store than a regular grocery store. There are a few places that are similar, like Lidl, which has the same kind of business model that Aldi does. Many people think that Lidl and Aldi are owned by the same company, which is actually not quite true. They just share the same business model. Before we get started on my favorite things, I just want to share a few tips with you today on what you need to remember when you're shopping at Aldi. First, bring your own bags. Now, this is pretty common practice up here where I live in upstate New York. New York has actually banned plastic bags, although many grocery stores will still offer you paper. Sometimes, though, you have to pay for the paper bags, between 5 and 10 cents a bag. So you are better off bringing your bags. Aldi also has bags that you can purchase. However, again, they're going to cost you money. Bringing your own bags is by far the best practice. Don't forget to bring a quarter, because to keep their costs low, Aldi has adopted some practices that will help them do that. One in particular is not hiring people to run out into the parking lot to grab the carts and bring them back into the cart corral. They require you to put a quarter inside of the cart to borrow the cart. And in return, after you're finished with the cart, bring the cart back and then you can get your quarter back. Be ready to bag your own groceries. It goes very quickly. You take all of your groceries and put them on the belt, and then they scan them super fast and put them into another cart. Then you take your cart to the counter while they pull the cart that you previously used up into the place for the next person. So you have to take your groceries to this very long counter and actually bag your own groceries. It's not really my favorite thing to do, to be honest with you. I don't really care for it, but it saves me money, so I'll do it. Get to know the store. There are not a lot of employees. The majority of the employees are cashing out or they're in the back. So if you get to know the store, you'll know where everything is, making it easier to find somebody, because if you want to look around for somebody to help you, you might be looking for a while. The shelves are stocked in their boxes. The nifty little thing about this is they just pull the box part front out of the boxes and you can grab from there. This also means that if you forget your bags, there's always a plethora of boxes around that you can use to pack your groceries. If you're buying things in bulk, like an entire case of black beans, for example, then you can just take the box. It just makes things a little bit easier. This is also one of those things that keeps the costs down. And lastly, there are very few name brand products in the store. The majority of the store is their own brands. So if you're looking for specific things like Heinz ketchup, for example, you probably won't be able to find it. Although ketchup, spoiler alert, is actually really good from Aldi. Before I go any further, I just wanted to take a small break right here and tell you how much I appreciate you watching. If you like these kinds of videos and you're having fun, please hit that subscribe button. And if you're having a lot of fun, please hit that bell so YouTube will notify you when any new video comes out. Okay, let's get into my top 10 things to buy at Aldi. Number 1, organic milk. My son is a huge fan of milk. He's a huge fan of all dairy. So I like to buy organic milk because he drinks so much. Aldi is by far the cheapest place to get organic milk. Frozen vegetables. I have frozen broccoli every morning with my eggs. I love the combination of broccoli and eggs together. So the cheapest place for me to get my broccoli and all other frozen vegetables is at Aldi. They have a fantastic selection. I mean, it's not huge, it's not Walmart, but it is a really fantastic selection of both organic and conventional frozen vegetables. Speaking of Walmart, If you are looking for a cost comparison video between Aldi and Walmart, a whole battle of the prices, let me know in the comments below and I'll throw together something for you. Number 3, organic ketchup. Their organic ketchup is by far the best organic ketchup that I have ever tasted. Our family loves their ketchup, and organic stuff can be pricier, but the prices from Aldi can't be beat on organic ketchup. Number 4, bread. My middle son has a peanut butter and jelly sandwich every day when he gets home. It's one of those things that he's always done, so we go through quite a bit of bread. Aldi's 100% whole wheat bread is delicious. Their honey wheat bread is fantastic, and it's the best deal that I have found on bread, aside of making your own. I truly believe that I am Aldi's biggest fan. I am a self-proclaimed expert on Aldi, and I have created an ebook all about Aldi to let you know how to find the best deals at Aldi. If you're interested, I'll leave a link below so you can check that out. Number 5, cookies. Our family is a huge fan of cookies. My husband likes to have cookies every afternoon with his cup of coffee. His favorite are the pecan sandies. And for $1.59 a package, you can't beat the pecan sandies at Aldi. Chips. Chips are one of those things that we like to have on hand as a snack, whether we're having it with sandwiches or hot dogs and burgers at dinner time, or just a nibble here if you're looking for something salty. Aldi's selection of chips is actually quite good, and their prices just can't be beat. Number 7, my favorite on this list, coffee. Their breakfast blend coffee is really very good. We make a pot of coffee every single morning instead of using K-cups or going out, and their breakfast blend coffee is delicious. It's our favorite, and you can't find coffee any cheaper and any tastier than Aldi. Number 8, pasta sauce. Our favorite is the organic pasta sauce. They have 2 different flavors in a jar, and it's delicious. Of course, it would probably be cheaper to grow your own tomatoes and make your own sauce and can it. However, when you're not a very good gardener like I am, you really have to go to the next best thing, which is Aldi's organic pasta sauce. Cheese. As I mentioned earlier, my youngest is obsessed with dairy, whether it be milk, cheese, or ice cream. He is a dairy lover. So when it comes to cheese, we tend to stock up. Aldi's got the best prices from every kind of flavor you can imagine. The selection there is really, truly phenomenal. From shredded to block to feta to Gouda to brie, anything that you can possibly imagine, Aldi has, and the prices are just great. Number 10, spices. What a fantastic assortment of spices they have. From conventional to organic, they have everything you could possibly imagine. And their vanilla there, I haven't found a price better on vanilla than Aldi. And here are 2 things that I never buy at Aldi. Lettuce or any fresh produce, really. I find that the fresh stuff, in particular lettuce, cucumbers, and berries, tend to go bad very quickly. Now, you're safe with things like potatoes, onions, peppers, and bananas. There's no problem with those. Carrots, not a big deal. But the things that tend to go bad fast anyway are the things that go bad extra fast from Aldi. So I tend to stay away from those. And the second thing I never ever buy at Aldi are their name brand stuff. Now, it used to be that Hellmann's mayonnaise was actually less expensive at Aldi than it was anyplace else. But since the prices have started going up, I've noticed that the Hellmann's mayonnaise from Aldi is actually more expensive than any other place. The same thing goes for their name brand cereals. A lot of their name brand cereals tend to be a little bit higher priced than any place else. So I tend to skip those things. Okay, that's it. Thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate you. Have a great day. Bye-bye.